What's the deal, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back here with a video, very important video. You know what I mean? No humor. I'm gonna step out of the character of Next Gen 720, and we're gonna have a real conversation right now. You know, Sixers like, come on, man, stop with the weirdo shit. I ain't even start the goddamn. You don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say in this video. Like, goddamn, do me a favor. If you want some real live extreme shit and on some real live fanboy shit, don't watch my videos, man. Get the you don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna say in this video, and I got 7 dislikes. Like, stop it. Shit's fucking disgusting. You know what I mean? Like, stop. Like, like for real. But anyway, this is something that I don't find funny. I don't see the humor. Like I said, I'm like this. I don't believe in the death penalty. You know what I mean? I don't. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say that, I'm always the motherfucker to root for the bad guy in the movie. But, shit happened in the streets. And as a kid, I told you guys once before, when I was, young, very young, 14, 15. First time I've been in jail, I got arrested for murder. You know what I mean? I'm not glorifying that in any shape, form, or fashion. You know what I mean? But there's one thing I believe you should be killed on the spot. Is like fucking with old people. You know what I mean? And some shit like that. Or fucking with children. You know what I mean? Like, there's no cure for that. If you're attracted to children, like, there's no fucking cure for that. If you out there killing kids and all that, like, drink bleach, like, you need to go. But anyway, I want to show you guys something here. And I'm going to tell you about the ignorance of the internet. And, I'm not saying I'm some stickler for justice or trolls on the internet, because I do enough trolling my damn self. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make this a little big, and I want you guys to read this. No. I'm sorry. Before I go to the article, I want you guys to watch this. Listen to this video for me. And this is with the bullshit, with the trolling and this console war shit. Like, it's nothing funny about this shit, man. Listen to this. And this is, I'm on One Stop for Gamers channel here. I'm not even subscribed to the guy, but I don't have no problems with him. You know what I mean? He was in my live stream last Thursday on the multiplayer podcast. And, you know me, I got a bunch of fucking jokes. So, it is what it is. Let's listen to the video.
Games or keeping exclusive. Microsoft is not worried about making games or keeping exclusive to the Xbox One brand. They're too busy forcing people to watch murder and child pornography. This is the most disgusting thing I ever seen from a corporation, I think, in my whole entire life. This is beyond video games. When you have a multi-billion-dollar corporation getting caught up in a scandal like this should make us all aware of the type of people we are dealing with. From Phil Spencer all the way up to the top.
Wait.
These people must know that this type of behavior is going on, and apparently because of how much money they're making, they're fine with it.
Now, wait. Now, that's what I'm saying, when this console war shit go too fucking far. Now, if you see the title of this article, which I'm gonna go here, it's grabbing. Even the way that I name it, it's catching. It's quote unquote clickbait. But you guys see here, it says 2 employees are suing Microsoft for alleging their jobs gave them PTSD, which I suffer from myself. I have PTSD, and there's no fucking laughing matter, man. I've been shot 9 goddamn times in my life, literally. Not all at one time, but a few different times. I have PTSD my damn self. But it's not about me. So it says here, 2 employees are suing Microsoft, alleging that their jobs gave them PTSD. So 2 employees are suing Microsoft for making them watch videos of bestiality, child pornography, and murder as part of their jobs. Read that, as part of their jobs. Now, when he just did this little video here, he's saying like Microsoft has made these motherfuckers watch videos for their own sick pleasure, and they're getting off in the office. They're getting off in their office looking at child pornography, or they at some private event. Like, this shit is wild. And I'm like, this motherfucker, either he's just fucking that dumb, he didn't read the fucking article, or like, and what, like, this is like, then Phil Spencer, listen, yeah, and Joggy Joker, stop stealing my shit. Yeah, I named him Phil the Axeman Spencer, but like, come on, like, stop it. Like, this is the worst thing that you can do to a man. The shit they try to do with this whole pedophile shit, like this shit is crazy. But we're going to come to that in a minute. It says here, 2 Microsoft employees claim that the company made them look at photos and videos designed to entertain some of the most twisted and sick-minded people in the world. Now they're suing. Courthouse News report. Henry Soto and Greg Bullard, whatever, were part of ex-employees, unless they got fired, were part of Microsoft online safety teams whose job was to figure out what online content should be taken down and when it should be reported to the police. So if you don't know, Microsoft, I think they still have their own search engine, Bing. So, and again, you do run across a bunch of sick shit out there, and it's in that position. So I'm gonna say they had to look at images of child pornography, murder, bestiality, indescribable sexual assault. They filed a lawsuit against Microsoft last month, accusing the company of negligence, disability discrimination, and violation of the Consumer Protection Act. Now, I don't know what the fuck all that fancy shit mean, but this was their job to clean up the net. If you see something that shouldn't be on the net, they take it down, and whoever posts, report them to the police, whatever the case may be. Because I don't know about in all countries, but here having some states are severe than the others. Having sex with animals and shit is illegal. Having sex with minors is illegal. The adults and short, even kids being naked. Now, different countries have different age restrictions and shit like that. I think Japan is like 13 or some weird wild shit like that. Japan got some crazy shit going on over there. But again, he didn't even read the article, and this how rumors and fucked up shit get spread around. And I'm looking at his comment section, and they man, my fuck Microsoft, they did it, and this was really fucking threw me over the fucking ledge, right? Looking at this fucking, I don't even know this fucking guy. Some guy named Dr. Trey 81 Death Son Chapter 7. He says, Zaire, hey yo, one stop, are they hiring? You know what I mean? Like that's like there ain't nothing funny about that. Like, you know what I mean? Like even I'll tell you my own, if you guys don't know the story about me with this whole child porn thing. Like, when I came to YouTube, the whole internet shit, period. And I don't even make this about me, but I'm just giving you I again, first of all, I'm a father. I have one son and four daughters. You know what I mean? So I don't see the human. Like I said, I'm a husband, I'm a father before any guy, for all this game shit, you know what I mean? So like I said, I don't, when you have a child, a lot of these motherfuckers are young, they go around saying a bunch of dumb shit. But when you have a family or someone that you love more than you love yourself, or when you guys grow older, or if you're blessed to have a family or children, yes, you understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I don't find anyone hurt or to a child, not even my child, any fucking like that. There's nothing funny about it. I don't see the humor in this. So anyway, when I first came to YouTube, I'll give you a little backdrop. When I first came to YouTube, I used to mess with, just say everybody on the Weapon Wheel podcast. That was my little crew. Like BGST, that was my crew. Be on Skype for hours. But anyway, I always had a Facebook account. The reason why I had a Facebook account, believe it or not, I used to get my white boy. I used to be playing, me and my wife used to be this motherfucker, playing Guitar Hero and Rock Band for hours. You know what I mean? And so a part, I think it was either Guitar Hero, you got an achievement for setting up a Twitter account. And an achievement for setting up, sharing your achievement on Facebook. So I got the easy 10 points, 5. Never used it, never ever used it, So anyway, so when I figured out that there was a whole Facebook community that was connected with the YouTube communities, that's why, again, I started using Facebook. I always thought Facebook, I'd never been into MySpace, and I always thought Facebook, that was some corny shit. So that's when I started using it, probably like 2012. So anyway, I'm going to tell the story. A guy used to box with named Kendall Holt from Paterson, New Jersey. The ex-WBO junior lightweight champion of the world. So, once you start using it, how you go, friends you may know from you put where you're from. So you start meeting your people that you know in real life. So I'll tell you guys, if I know what I know now, I would have made a separate Next Gen 720 Facebook account, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? People that I know in real life, that I'm friends with, family, that I interact with on Facebook. Sometimes how you doing, and that I know in real life. Sometimes I'm like, I mean. So and where I'm from, I'm sorry, just get a little off the topic here. I'm fucking pissed off right now too. That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes when the lobby more entertaining than the truth, anything that I say in my, because a lot of motherfuckers watch me and they be laughing and shit. Like motherfuckers will call me out. Like I got jokes for days, and where I'm from a funny ass neighborhood. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can't compare your lifestyle and mine. Like you don't know anything about me. But enough of that. So anyway, He put a post on Facebook. He said, "This is some sick, disgusting shit." So I'm just getting in the world star. So I'm thinking about to be somebody getting knocked out, or somebody pissing out. Some dumb shit. So when you click on it, in mind you had like fucking 5 million, whatever the fuck was it on Facebook. So you click on this shit. It was literally a man take advantage of a child. Like, you know what I mean? And it's my right hand to God. If I'm lying, may God take all the breath out of my grandchildren and Maya right now. Maybe he dropped dead. And it's crazy. I was in a Skype call with different people from the web. I said, "Yo, how do you flag videos on Facebook? Like, this shit is crazy." It was so fucking disturbing. My wife called the fucking, and I ain't with calling no motherfucking police. She called the motherfucking FBI office and asked them, like, this shit is on. Shit was on Facebook. You know what I mean? And I guess it eventually got taken down. So that right there, me saying that, how do you flag this on Facebook? Oh, next gen watches child. And again, I don't see any humor in that shit whatsoever. That's not even funny. You know what I mean? Like, that's something you don't even play with. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know. So and that's why I mean, seem a little emotional right now. Like, I'm fucking pissed off. Like, you just don't do stuff like that, man. I see the guy, the Drama Alerted Nation. It was some guy. I don't even know who he is. Like, a lot of these YouTubers, I don't know who the fuck they are. I'll be in my own little bubble. This older gentleman, I guess he made a living live streaming and live streaming and Twitch. An older white gentleman, probably about in the 60s or whatever. You guys may know what I'm talking about. So the guy, what's his name, Kingstar or Foxstar or something, started something about him being a pedophile. Fucked his whole channel up. You know what I mean? And the man ain't done shit. And I seen it in one of those groups, and the guy was emotionally distraught and all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like this motherfucker. And again, I didn't, like I said, me being new to this internet shit, that's what people do to fuck up your brand. You know what I mean? And this one here is a pedophile. Or like, come on, man. Not to say if you were into that shit, well, you wouldn't go out that motherfucker broadcasting into the world. Like, the fuck, like, you know what I mean? But, like, there's some, like, even with this guy here, One Stop, this, and I know we're not journalists, but this is taking this console war shit too far. You know what I mean? Let's listen to this shit.
Or keeping exclusives.
Now, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck do video games got to do with these people lawsuits? And the way he's telling, like, Microsoft had these motherfuckers in the cupboard, and locked in the closet, forcing them to look at child porn and bestiality for punishment.
Not worried about making games.
Listen.
Exclusive to the Xbox One brand. They're too busy forcing people to watch murder and child pornography. This is the most disgusting thing I ever seen from a corporation, I think, in my whole entire life. This is beyond video games. When you have a multi-billion-dollar corporation getting caught up in a scandal like this.
This is crazy.
This should make us all aware of what type of people we are dealing with. From Phil Spencer all the way up to the top. These people must know that this type of behavior is going on.
What the fuck is he talking about? What type of behavior? What the fuck? These people are the internet police. This is their fucking job. It's like a fucking cop wants to sue the city because he sent someone to get killed. Like, this is part of their job. Like, I mean, I don't know what their work environment was like. Or whatever the fuck, may have been stressful or something, but this is their fucking job. And he's putting out there, like, Microsoft, they were in there watching this for their sick pleasure in a fucking party somewhere, just sipping wine, eating fucking cheese and crackers. Like, this is fucking crazy. He said, well, Microsoft is not too busy. They're not making games. Like, yo, this one, this console war shit is going too fucking far. Like, don't get me wrong. We all do it for shits and giggles. We have fun. Lord knows you guys know I have a sense of humor like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I normally stay to my goddamn self. I don't speak in it. But shit like this, man, like, come on, man. Like, you're bugging. Stop. Now, I know he talking about he fake doxed himself and all that shit and resurrection. The same thing, my man Mooch was going through. He made up the same story, about himself, and it happened to him, and he made the whole shit up. And like, maybe the little motherfucker, like I said, maybe all his dogs ain't barking. Maybe the elevator don't go to the top floor. And I kind of figured that before. I thought he was a little slow a little bit when he was talking about crap, was talking about him, and crap, and who the fuck he was. I'm like, something wrong with this motherfucker, man. But I don't know how he can take this article right here and see Microsoft at fault and saying the type of company that we support, and they got Microsoft got people watching child, but like, what the fuck? 2 employees are suing Microsoft, alleging their jobs gave them PTSD. And maybe they, maybe they can't get a suit for that. And again, I don't care. It's none of my fucking business about that. But my thing is about what he's doing. Like, how you say that's ambush in journalism. Like, that's crazy. See, two employees are suing Microsoft for making them watch videos of bestiality, child pornography, and murder as part of their jobs. Two Microsoft employees claim that the company made them look at photos and videos designed to entertain some of the most twisted and sick-minded people in the world. Now they're suing. Courthouse News report Henry Soto and Greg Bellard, or Bador, how you pronounce his last name, were part of Microsoft's online safety team, whose job was to figure out what online content should be taken down and when it should be reported to the police. Now, if he just would have did the story and see what was happening, fine. But like, come on, bro, you're bugging. What the fuck does the Xbox division or games, the Scalebound being canceled, has to do with this fucking lawsuit here? And these people having, like I said again, PTSD is no fucking joke. Like, I suffer from, like, I laugh about it. I suffer from this shit my damn self. Like, I can't be around fireworks and shit like that. Shit, I be flipping the fuck out. Incoming, but you know what I mean? But anyway, it says in that position, Soto and Burlock say that they had to look at images of child pornography, murder, bestiality, and undesirable sexual assault. They filed a lawsuit against Microsoft last month, accusing the company of negligence, disability discrimination, and violation of the Consumer Protection Act. Both Soto and Burlock claim they are suffering from PTSD. Soto says Microsoft transferred him to the online safety team in 2008, and the company policy forced him to stay there for a year and a half. I guess the key word here says two ex-Microsoft employees. And again, yeah, I'm not saying I don't, maybe they really do have PTSD. Maybe it did give them PTSD. And that's, again, not even my issue. My thing is, why would you even say some shit like this? That's my video. This is what I don't understand. And again, like, I don't find that shit funny at all. Like, there's nothing funny about this.
Microsoft is not worried about making games or keeping exclusive to the Xbox One brand. They're too busy forcing people to watch murder and child pornography. This is the most disgusting thing I ever seen from a corporation, I think, in my whole entire life. This is beyond video games.
Now, even this motherfucker likes the basic reading comprehension, and he just went by this right here and didn't read the fucking article. Or he just like so fucking far going in his goddamn console war, anything to slam Microsoft. And I'm not here being Microsoft's white knight. It could have been about fucking Samsung or JVC. I'm just saying, you don't go around doing shit like that, man. It's not cool. You know what I mean? That's not cool, man. Like, stop with the weirdo shit. You know what I mean? Then you got some motherfuckers that won't even read the article themselves, are going to go by, what he said and start spreading this. Oh, Microsoft got, man, fuck Microsoft. They got motherfuckers in there watching the chat. Like, come on, you don't do stuff like that, man. Like, motherfuckers got families, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm not even trying to shame you or put you on blast. Like, bro, you're wrong. Like, you don't do stuff like that. Motherfuckers got families, man. That video game shit ain't got nothing to do with this, bro. And you know what I mean? Like, again, you ain't got to listen to me. You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck. I'm just saying, like, bro, you're wrong with two left shoes, my man. You know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's all he is saying today. This internet shit sometimes can be some wild shit, bro. I've grown thick skin. You know, I mean, I've grown with a customer. Like I told Crap the other day, it's water off the dust back to me. Like, I'm used to it. You know what I mean? That's what I don't really go do the back and forth. And, even the whole thing with, the fact, like, that's jokes. That's me playing. I don't give a fuck. But you'll never see me out there arguing with, because I came here to have fun. Like, I ain't with that shit no more. You know what I mean? I don't really do too much of that talking. I be wanting to fuck a motherfucker for real. You know what I mean? But like I said, this internet shit here, and again, I'm gonna say this, and not to put the whole spotlight on me. I'm small potatoes in this stew here of YouTubers, very small potatoes, right? And I get my fair share of shit on what I do. You know what I mean? BGSD, BGST do. Like I say, without maybe twice a year, we all gonna get our own shit. You know what I mean? People like, oh, these guys are nothing but a bunch of fanboys and this, that, and the other, but they steal so much of our shit. Now everybody running around calling Phil Spencer, Phil the Axe Man Spencer, and all this shit right here. Who, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, like, you motherfuckers don't give us that. It was a joke. I have nothing but the utmost respect for Phil Spencer. You know what I mean? I do. I'm just, I just, when I feel like, damn, stop. Look right here. But I'm gonna show you this before I get the hell up out of here. You know what I mean? Like they steal our shit all the time, man. The X-Man cometh. Is Phil Spencer the wrong man for the Xbox? Like they steal our shit all the time. Even this shit with the fucking Titanfall 2. I got thrown all up in the bus. You know what I mean? You know, like that shit crazy, man. But it is what it is, man. You know, I'll tell you guys to be surprised to watch your channel. But this is your boy Next Gen 720. I'm sorry if I went a little rant. I just don't see the humor in it. Ain't nothing funny about that shit, man. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What's the deal, ladies?
That's me in the background. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nothing funny about that shit whatsoever. You know what I mean? I don't even know why we have 14 dislikes on this video. Like, come on, what the fuck? Like, y'all niggas need to get off the bullshit. Like, this is real life shit right here, man. Certain things you just don't say, and certain things you just don't do. Bam, what's good, bro? I want to be looking at the comment section. You ain't never seen no video of me. I saw you ain't, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Let me tell you. First of all, I'm about to ban your dumb ass. If there's a video of me sending someone some child pornography, do me a favor. I'm a 2-time convicted felon. If there's any links of me sending anybody any motherfucking child pornography, so you say, if it's me, contact your local authorities and have me arrested. Okay? Do me that favor. I shouldn't be here. Okay? I'm me. Come on, bro. Stop. Like, stop with the weirdo shit, bro. Like, come on. Like, a video of me sending someone some child pornography. Like, the fuck? Me? Like, come on. Like, I wouldn't even send a motherfucker, a straight man, some heterosexual fucking porn. That shit seems suspect, bro. Like, stop it. I'm about to block your dumb ass. I don't even block motherfuckers, man. Get your dumb ass off my channel. Saying some dumb shit like that, man. Yeah, but that's the shit that came with me, I guess, to hurt my friend. Like, it is what it is, man. You know? Hey, what up, man? But yeah, I know it's my man Ibn. He from Set Board with me. But I be like trying to tell these cats, man. You know what I mean? I smile and I joke, man. And not saying I'm the baddest man in the world, man. But I don't play that shit, bro. You know what I mean? I swallow my blood before I swallow my pride, man. Like, I ain't off that shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, word up. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that's just some weirdo shit, man. But anyway, I'm sorry, man. This is your boy Next Gen 720, and yeah, just fucked up, man. If any of you guys know One Stop, or you tell them to take that dumbass video down, bro. Like, or at least read the article. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Just don't go out just saying shit like that, man. You know what I mean? Like, this shit just ain't cool, man. You know what I mean? Somebody else made some spice for him. I'm about to ban your dumb ass. Yeah, I love child porn. Your grandmother told me she was 18. So I'm talking about this internet, get these troll motherfuckers some, you know, some courage and you know, they get to say whatever you want on the internet, man. You know what I mean? And when you catch one of these motherfuckers in real life and beat the dog shit out of them, you're wrong. You exposed, like, bro. I don't play like that, man. Like, I don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do that back and forth shit, man. Don't get me wrong. I got to see you like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? I've never threatened to put my hands on anybody over some video. I don't give a fuck what Microsoft, Sony. I have it all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he don't want to. He wanted to fight. Oh, Hardy. It was what the fuck? Once nigga said I was fucking my daughter, bro. Like, I don't play like that. Like, why the fuck would I want to go on a Weapon Wheel podcast and talk about video games and they said I was touching my daughter? Like, come on, man. Like, this shit ain't funny. You know what I mean? Oh, now you know it's even better. They was hanging out with me for a year. They thought I was a fucking into child porn, right? So what does it say about them then? You know what I mean? They ain't start talking about me watching child porn till I told the truth about BG fucking with that guy Antonio Holmes. You know what I mean? That's what I'm telling you, man. When sometimes when a lie be more entertaining than the fucking truth. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't lie. Like, the fuck? I just told the fucking truth. What the fuck I read? What the motherfucker told me, and who told me? Fucking Shokia. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't, like, come on, bro. Like, come on, stop it. And I don't give a fuck if he's gay. You know what I mean? Like, come on, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't in my fucking business. Like, I don't give a fuck. Grown ass man. I got my own shit going on, bro. You know what I mean? You know, but like, my thing is, if you thought I was into child pornography, why the fuck is you niggas hanging out with me? That's my thing. Like, come on, bro. Like, motherfuckers is like, ain't nothing funny about that shit. But I'm sorry, man. You know, sometimes I this shit here do get the best. You know, I got thick skin. I just don't play with shit like that. Now I don't see the human. That's when like this council war shit is going too far left. Like you're bugging. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's like infrared. And not to even say that, to hurt his brand or whatever the fuck he's doing to take. I never knock a man's hustle. But like, come on, man. Like you don't go out there with that shit there. Like that's when you like it's like I find it very offensive. Very, very offensive. Ain't nothing funny about that shit, man. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing offensive. I mean, ain't nothing funny about it. Ain't nothing cute. You know what I mean? Like most motherfuckers that find that shit funny or motherfuckers that don't have nothing. And I don't think I'm better than anybody. But the motherfuckers saying, oh, he a child ain't got near kid that they own. Ain't got near home where they own. Like motherfuckers saying something, I'm a this to this and got fucking living in sleeping on fucking twin mattresses and shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? And I ain't fucking peacocking out this motherfucker, but that's what I say sometimes I want to lobby more entertainer than the fucking truth, man. But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720, man, and I'm out of here, man. But like I said, if you're friends with that dude, if you know him, man, tell him to take that shit down, man. That shit ain't cool. Or at least read the article before you go up there, just saying some shit like this. Like Phil Spence, like, well, come on, man, you bugging. Now, most motherfuckers aren't going to read the article.
We know why Microsoft is not worried about making games or keeping exclusive to the Xbox One brand. They're too busy forcing people to watch murder and child pornography. This is the most disgusting thing I ever seen from a corporation, I think, in my whole entire life. This is beyond video games. When you have a
again, I don't know if this motherfucker got the mental ability of a fucking kindergarten. Like he's bugging. Like, bro, this shit ain't got nothing to do with Microsoft making nobody do any goddamn thing. Like he bugging, man. But anyway, this your boy. I'm out of here, man. These motherfucking niggas. That's what I'm saying. That's why I told you, man. Next Gen keep a very small circle, man. These motherfucking weirdos, man. I got everybody saying weirdos, man. I got everybody saying spooky. I got everybody saying weirdos. Shout out to my man Phil the Axeman Spencer too. Got everybody calling Phil the Axeman Spencer. But we out of here, man. I'm about to hop on motherfucking Porter Rock podcast by 4 motherfuckers over there. He do a 5-hour show by his damn self, man. But I'm late. But anyway, I'm out of here, man. Bang.